Hi, I'm Mr. Carlini. I teach carpentry here at Beatty Career Center.
Hi, my name is Mr. Brown. I teach building construction here at Beatty.
Prior to being an instructor at Beatty Career Center, I worked in the industry as a carpenter. I started in a program much like this and have advanced through my career to become a teacher of carpentry.
I, just like Mr. Carlini, have also followed basically the same path. I worked in the field. I also attended a career center, much like Beatty.
Typically, I teach the first year students of the carpentry and the building construction program. And why is that? Because the first 2 years of both programs are very closely related. So our students come in as first year students, no matter what program that they join. And they're introduced to the hand skills with using the tools, reading a tape measure. They're taught basic math skills, clear through the higher level math skills that they're going to need to be a successful carpenter in the construction field. We cover things such as blueprint reading. We learn to draw a basic set of blueprints. Then we go on to building projects. We will go outside, we will lay out buildings. We will start with a piece of property and end up with all the corners of the building properly laid out like they would be done on a construction site. We go into concrete construction, forming footers, sidewalks, and such. We eventually hope to introduce concrete construction of basement foundations. Then finally, as a first year student, the last half of the year, we will move on to framing, which would include floor framing and wall framing, and we will get a small introduction for their second year, which would be the roof framing. And from that point on, the students will move from my side over to Mr. Brown, and he takes it the rest of the way.
Yeah, so once the student moves to my side, they're either in their second year or their third year. In the second year, we pick up where Mr. Carlini left off. You got all your framing and everything done with him. Now we're going to start doing more of the finish work. So we would look at window and door installation. We look at exterior installations such as siding and roofing, things like that. And then we'll move interior. We'll do drywall, trim, painting, finishing. Maybe some kitchen cabinets, things like that. And then as you transition to a third year, if you're here for 3 years, then we'll move on to the mechanical side of things. We'll do some electrical, we'll do a little bit of basic plumbing, and we'll do some masonry, brick and block. Again, while you're with me in second and third year, we'll continue to develop those math skills. We're also going to work outside, whether we're building a shed or a house or something of that nature. We're going to make sure that you're outside, actually hands-on building while you're here in the program.
Yes, and that applies to first year students also. As they complete their projects in the shop here or the assigned projects that we have, we do have bigger projects that Mr. Brown alluded to. In the past, we've built full-size modular homes. This year we're building smaller type homes, but we still incorporate the whole building process into it. So first year students actually have the opportunity to work on these big projects once they finish the core curriculum that we go over. They learn basic carpentry skills and building construction skills, but this just opens the door to where they could be. There's a variety of jobs that carpenters do in the field, such as being a drywall hanger, a roofer, a framer. Different aspects of the construction industry have specialized trades. Also, there is the more professional route where you can expand your horizons and go into architecture, job managing, construction estimating, building inspecting, engineering. It is such a huge field that you're entering into by coming into this program.
So when you're ready to go to work, we have many options that you can do while you're here at Beatty still. You can do a job shadowing experience where you can actually go out and go to a job site and see what they do for a day. Or you can go on what's called cooperative education or co-op. We have several students out on co-op, and that could be 3 to 4 days a week where you're actually out in the field working and learning with a professional, and only have to come to school 1 or 2 days a week, at least come to Beatty 1 or 2 days a week. So those are great opportunities. Once you graduate, that job, that co-op position could roll right into a permanent position. We have lots of students that just stay on with the company that they were co-opted with, and many are still there today. If that's not what you want to do, if you want to take maybe a higher ed path, there are several colleges and post-secondary schools that you could attend. Penn College Technology is one of them. As Mr. Carlini said, you don't have to swing a hammer for the rest of your life. If you want to be a construction manager or a civil engineer or something on the higher end of things, that is a great place to start your career for that. So in closing, we would like to thank you for taking a tour of the Carpentry and Building Construction Shop. We enjoyed having you today. Hopefully we get to see you next year as a first year here in the program. As you can see in the shop, we have lots of equipment, state-of-the-art equipment here. So you're going to definitely learn on some good equipment. And again, we hope to see you again next year.